Good afternoon to the Frugal Moment video episode. I really appreciate you viewing the videos. I've also had one of my viewers to state that, hey, could you kind of show us what you're doing when you're making your dishes? They're really interested. So you know what? You take that constructive criticism and you use it to your advantage. So I just want to thank my viewer, Takia. Thank you so much. Love you. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do, we're going to make a Mexican dish with tortilla chips and with the black beans. That's Cuban, by the way. Black beans are frijoles negros. But that's Mexican. But hola, ¿cómo está? Vaya. Okay, so we have our black beans, yeah, and we have our Rotel, which is our red tomatoes that we're going to use. This is going to be our salsa. Now, you can also buy your salsa dip, or you can make your salsa dip fresh if you prefer. But if you're in a time crunch, you may want to ensure that you have all the ingredients that you need to put this together quickly, but not minus the flavor, okay? You got to make sure you give it that boost, that kick, so you can say, oh, this is so good. Okay, so I've already chopped up my red onions, okay? I've already diced my black olives. For you who like black olives, you may not like black olives, but if you happen to like black olives, you can use them, or you can use your green olives. It's up to you. Whatever you choose. It's your preference. It's your dish. Okay, so what we're going to do is with the tomatoes, my Rotel tomatoes, I've taken them already and I've placed them in a bowl. I've already poured the juice into my black beans, onto my black beans, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly what I've done, right? So you will be able to capture and do the very same thing that I'm doing. Then we're going to take some olive oil, our extra olive oil. I've already added it. It's a tablespoon that I've added into my black beans. For those who don't like the extra virgin, always use the light. Why? This is Heart Month today. Heart Month. All right? In February, it's Heart Month. So what we want to do, that we are cognizant of how we take care of our health. Make good, healthy eating decisions, well-informed decisions when it comes to your health. Also, what we're going to use, I've already layered my bowl with the chips. My chips I've purchased in the store. These chips were made in the store. So we want to make sure that we don't add a whole lot of salt to a whole lot of extra side dishes that we may have, because the salt is already here. So we don't need to salt these at all. I did add a little bit of salt into my black beans, okay? Onto my black beans, sorry. And in addition to that, I already have my cilantro. Cilantro is your coriander seeds in plant form, okay? So you can buy your ground coriander, or you can use your coriander seed if you prefer. I prefer to use, at this point, my cilantro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also take my cumin, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of cumin. Take a pinch of it from height and sprinkle it around my black beans. And then I'm going to make sure that I mix them very well. Right? Be gentle. You don't want to bruise the black beans, although they're quite coarse and hard, but you don't want to mash them. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I've already had the opportunity to wash my lettuce. So my lettuce is in my colander or colander. And what I'm going to do next is take my lettuce and sprinkle some of my lettuce onto my chips. As much as you like. Because this is going to be a salad. A vegetarian salad. So here we go. So next what we're going to do, we're going to take our black beans. We're layering, sprinkling. It's good for you. It's delicious and it's healthy. We want to eat healthier. Take care of your heart. You're making the right start. You may want to start today. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take our purple onions and also, this is pretty cool here. Sometimes you got to think on your feet. We have that. And you may also want to take some of your black olives. Sprinkle that around there. Yeah. Awesome. Now what we're going to do, I have my spoon here. I'm going to take my tomatoes here because my tomatoes already have inside of the can here is serrano peppers. You can chop up your serrano peppers. You can add more heat to it if you prefer. But for me, I'd rather just be a little yellow streak down my back. Okay? And I can't have too much. Acid reflux, ginger is good for that, by the way. And since it's already included or incorporated, I'm not going to go overboard. Know your limit. Know your limits. Okay? Add some more tomatoes because tomatoes have pepsin in it. It's really, really good for the heart. Really, really good for the heart. Now, to top this off, oh, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Is this what you were talking about, Takia? Okay, girl, make sure you give me thumbs up. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to top this off with a dollop of sour cream. You know what? When it comes to sour cream, I can't just use a little bit. I have to cheat to use a lot because I love sour cream. I love it. Okay. Now, what are we going to do for garnish? Well, I've already told you. We're going to take our cilantro and we're going to sprinkle or spread our cilantro. Oh, look at these colors, guys. You know what? You can't go wrong when you do it from home. You just can't. And guess what? You can eat as much as you want and enjoy it. You can also add meat to this. Hamburger meat, turkey meat, chicken. You know what? What's good about this? I didn't have to use an oven. I didn't have to use a microwave. Everything is cold and well prepared. Make sure when you use your beans, though, I wanted to make sure I make mention of that. When you're using canned beans, drain it. This is the lid where you can use this or take it and pull it and allow it to drain, right? So the lid, all you have to do is pop the lid open, not all the way, because you don't want your beans escaping. What you do is you allow the syrup that it's in, the sauce that it's in, and it's not flavored, by the way, so you're not losing any flavor. You're adding to the flavor. And you allow it to drain. Run water. Let the water drain. Let the water into the can, and turn it upside down, allowing all the juices from the beans to escape, that black bean juice, okay? Because like I said, you don't want your chips. You want your chips to be crunchy. Look. You heard that? That means it's not soggy. Come on. It's delicious. Well salted. It's not overly done. And if you want to, take your lime or your lemon, whichever one you prefer, and allow those juices, those seasonings to pop. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I already have my towel here to wipe my hands, because you know how we are about the hand thing. Okay, so I think that kind of concludes or wraps up this portion of the Super Bowl video. Get ready to dig in. Get ready for whatever team you're rooting for. I hope they win, whomever you're rooting for. But with this dish, how can you lose? Remember, it's a pleasure to serve you. It's a pleasure to always eat at home. Not because we know where our hands are or where they've been, but because we want to make smart, healthier choices when it comes to this vessel. Now, here's a word to the wise. I want you to eat right, but most importantly, live right. See you the next time on Frugal Moments. Enjoy your day. Get ready. Woohoo! Oh, going the wrong way.